What in the motherfuck? See if this shit fucking works.
Give it a sec so that it can catch.
Says you're live now. Right there, look.
Am I live in this bitch?
Yeah, you're live.
From here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We straight now? Yeah. Jesus, mother.
Give it a few, Doug. Give it a few.
All right.
They're coming.
All right. Motherfuckers got to go to the damn.
That's funny for you. It was literally just a click.
This shit hella weird. Look, hey, my apologies for the technical issues, everybody. Damn. Thanks for rocking with me. I appreciate that. Thank you for being patient. I'm new to this. Haven't really ever tried to stream by myself in my damn life. So, you know. I mean, I have just like straight from my phone. I've never actually done a real stream for real, for real. So I appreciate y'all. How do I'm just going to have to spread the word from this motherfucker because, damn, yeah, all them other links is chalked. They motherfucking chalked. Hold up. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this on Twitter. I wish I could be the old link, but that shit is gone. Sounds good. Boom. All right. I really appreciate y'all thugging it out with the boy. It's kind of awkward, was thrown off a little bit there, but thanks to my buddies Rick and Ralph, figured it out. Somehow, some way. Forgive me, LA public school education. I'm not the brightest bulb in the Christmas tree. Boom. Well, with that being said, here we are. We finally here. I'm gonna have to, since I don't have the ability to read comments, I have to do it here. I have to do it on my phone because there's no way to have the comments up. But just wait till we get a few more people in this, and then possibly we could get to chopping this fable. That shit threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. That shit threw me off. That's right. Do your taxes. I appreciate y'all. It's been interesting. Finally, yeah, I'm finally. Appreciate y'all. I do not have the ability to do super chats on here, but I know y'all would just be flooding it with ducats if you could. I know y'all would be just feeding me increments at an astounding rate, but yeah. I mean, I'm not really concerned about all that, but thank you. Yeah. I don't even be doing the Cash App thing. I do Zelle. You can Zelle me if you're feeling fancy at LUSH ONE at gtxbattles.com. Matter of fact, go to gtxbattles.com and cop your tickets and the pay-per-view for my upcoming event this Sunday. That's really what I've been primarily focused on as of recent is the whole battle rap thing. And we have a fire event in North Hollywood, California, About to be dumb lit. Some of the elite talent of the West Coast. We got Disaster versus Next. We got Saint versus JP Cali Smooth. We got Active versus Real Name Brandon. We got Danny Myers versus Dev the Demon. The whole entire card is crazy. There's no weak spots on it. Pop up. Yeah. No, I appreciate y'all. My apologies. I was trying to get I don't know. You feel me? Some technological mishaps. But once we get up to 100, viewers, we can start chopping game for real. By the way, for all your sexual enhancement needs, go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com. Discount code LUSH UNO, all one word, LUSHUNO, all caps. And yeah. But hold on. Yeah, that shit was mad frustrating. Go to gtxbattles.com to cop the tickets or the pay-per-view. Pull up stunting with cocaine bot. Lush ain't never lied. Get that through your thick motherfucking skulls. I'm nothing but honest. Yeah, baby, we in the building. I don't want to be repeating myself too much. Hey, congratulations, Versity, 18 days sober. That's right. Like I said, once we get up to 100, please, everybody hit like, comment, share, subscribe. Normally, I go live on the Ruin Your Day channel. However, I'm trying to separate my any no jumper related content from what I typically do on Ruin Your Day, which is focused. If you look at any of the streams I've been doing, I'm going to be having the Lush World podcast on a weekly basis, as well as multiple streams. And we still got the Ruin Hour Recovery podcast with myself and Kyle Gray, as well as Watch Battles Live, which I am a frequent contributor to as well. In addition to that, I got my new caffeine channel. It's caffeine.tv/LUSHONECA. I'll be going live 5 hours a week on there as well. So so this is my personal channel that I've had since 2008. I don't really upload to it frequently. However, I will be starting to stream regularly. I didn't want to continue talking about No Jumper. That's not really, if you watch any of my streams, I never mention it. And the only time I've mentioned it recently is when I'm being interviewed on Homie's podcast, or like when I was on Bootleg Kev, or like when Flakko interviewed me, or when I was just on Swifty Blue and I'm asked questions, then I'll respond. However, I'm not going out of my way to discuss what happened and reiterating and rehashing, and that's not what I'm interested in doing. I just feel like at this point, and I've ignored it, and I've ignored so much shit that people have been saying about me. I feel like at a certain point, though, the air needs to be cleared, and I need to at least clarify and give my perspective of what is going on here, because it's getting like so many people have this false image of me. And if you like the way people look at me in the No Jumper sphere is so different from the way that anyone that's in my life or any of the people that have been following me for decades look at me. It's like there's a sharp contrast. So it's like, I really want people to get to know who I am. Although I tried to be very, very transparent during my tenure at No Jumper, and it wound up working against me in a lot of ways. Like, so many ways. But I'll tell you what, wasn't nobody over there, just nobody, period, as I was honest to a detriment. I did not hold my vulnerabilities back. I put them on Front Street, and it wound up being used against me in several different occasions. Let's go live. Or I mean, let's start seeing what these guys have to say. There's a lot of different things I want to react to. This is the first one.
Whatever the fuck was going on, hey man, it doesn't matter. Right now, we're trying to build this shit back up. I feel like vases and shit got knocked over on the way out the door. Picture.
Hey, I'm not trying to burn any bridges. I'm not a believer in I burned bridges so I could light the path in front of me. I'm not trying to kick shit on my way out personally.
Just got, you know what I'm saying, fucking knocked off the wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just gracefully gone. You know? But, hey, ain't nobody no fucking victims over here. No Jumper's gonna fuck.
That's right. I appreciate Sharp is a rider for his team, ultimately. He's a good dude to have on your side.
Fucking stand. We're gonna stay moving. We're gonna stay bringing dope content. All this did was really put a motherfucking fire up to really bring even doper content through this bitch. Appreciate it.
And that's what
I fucking appreciate it.
I've been waking up feeling different the past couple of days. I've been waking up feeling like
It ain't the coke.
I'm on a mission. No,
the
the
coke.
coke will have me feeling crazy in the morning.
That's good. Bounce back, 22.
I thought of that too, though. Do a little coke pod. You want some energy?
Hey, let me explain something to y'all. Do you think I don't give a fuck who goes off on me at this point? Anyone that's been following me for years knows, like, I completely changed my entire MO. And I did that as a result of being sober and needing to change. I was confrontational to my own detriment. If I would have been, if the Lush from 2018 had been on No Jumper, I'd be going viral every single fucking week. Best believe. Anybody that's been following me will tell you that. So, like, and you know what? I really don't care. Like, if anyone's tripping, it is what it is. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but I'm not keeping my mouth shut any longer.
You fucking
We'll talk about that later. But I don't know. It's like I just kind of have a different mentality of like, all right, we got an audience. Maybe I need to
22 mentality.
break this shit down and rebuild it from the ground up. And I got a lot of different stuff that I can tell you about and show you and everything. But that's the shit that I'm saying to the team in
We
terms.
took a hell of a hit, bro.
We took a hit, but that's what I'm saying to the team.
Yeah.
It's like we have this opportunity right now. It might not be there forever, but we got a fucking opportunity right now to make the best content.
People know what the fuck is good. Shouts to my boy Topper in the building. Was happening. Yeah, like anybody that followed me back then or was homies with me, like I was uncontrollable and I really did not give a fuck in any capacity.
That we can, and I'm really determined to like show the fans that we got it in us.
It's
Pause.
here, bro.
Pause.
Yeah. Listen, man. I think the viewers know. We gonna stand up, man. We got this one under control. It's cool. Yeah, it's a little hiccup, but hey, man, the content's still coming through.
This is an interesting question. Lush, what's your thoughts on someone that claims to be sober but smokes spice? Bruh, are you fucking kidding?
People still fucking with our shit. I haven't really seen anything. It seems like everything's starting to go back to normal.
Yeah, I mean the views
me,
definitely took a hit. That's the problem.
Got fucked up.
That's
but,
where we need to like really focus on making the content as good as possible.
But you did point it out. You were like, like, I wouldn't want it inflated on no bullshit either. On just drag in a brown paper bag. I wouldn't want it to be inflated.
Was I breathing in the mic sounding like a obese? Just like, was I sounding like a fucking baboon on the microphone a second ago? Spencer, my apologies.
On that, you know what I'm saying? Let it be because the content's good.
Right. I mean, there was definitely times over the past couple of years where it kind of felt like, oh yeah, we just did killer views on this episode, but it was because of some conflict that I really don't feel like is gonna be good.
DoKnow.
See, what you doing, Pops?
Man, I'm live right now.
Oh, me too, man.
We got DoKnow.
Les, how you doing, bro? People say you realize. You didn't realize right by now?
Look, hey, the eyes don't lie, Chico.
Does that mean you relapsed?
No, I'm sober as a gopher, baby.
Keep it a book. Wait, did you walk by Skid Row and you were like, oh, it smells like a good time?
No, I have not ventured anywhere near Skid Row, but if I was gonna relapse, it would not be on any type of uppers either. I would love, if I was gonna relapse, it would be on some downers for sure, 1000%. But nah,
What would you like to relapse on?
if I was going to relapse, I would not like to relapse on anything. But if I was gonna relapse, for sure, it would be like Xanax and alcohol, and I would just like chill and shut down.
I feel that. If I was you, just like, what does one time hurt?
One time hurts. I can't, here's the thing. No. Does one time hurt? No. But I can't do it one time. There is no doing it one time for me. Like, I have no moderation whatsoever. I don't have the capacity to do that.
Hypothetically speaking, we're all kicking it, right? And fucking, it's me, you, Kylie Tanner, Kendall, Kim, and Kim's like, hey, what's up, Lush? I got a Xanax for you. What it do?
Be like, I'm good, love.
For Kim?
I'm good. Like, why Kim need me off of Xanax?
Okay. Let's all right, let's get to it. Okay. Who's like a crush you have?
I mean, there's a lot. Okay. Let's just say fucking Ava Mendez when she was in Training Day.
Okay, Eva Mendes on Training Day. She hit you. Hey, what's up, Poppy? I got the Xanax and Hennessy. Pull up. You wanna sniff it with me?
I'd be like, hey, that's all you, but I'm down to kick it.
What if she was like, you can't kick it unless you're fucking doing Xanax on me?
I'd be like, you got to sign this consent form because I'm not trying to take advantage of no bitch when she off the shits and I'm sober. We don't do that around here, pero.
No, I feel that. I'm not saying you do that. I'm just saying, off the Xanax, are you like, if she's like, hey, let's do some Xanax, and then you're like, and then obviously you're like, obviously I don't do Xanax. She's like, okay, but you're not gonna do it with me.
Well, a wise man once said, ain't no pussy good enough to get burnt while I'm up in it. And I think this applies in this scenario. I don't care who it is. I'm not compromising my sobriety for nobody.
Where are you live at? Are you on a boat?
Huh?
Are you on a boat?
I'm on a boat right now.
Why the fuck are you live on a boat?
Because, fool, what you mean? I'm the waviest. No, I'm in the valley.
Okay, all right. Well, I just wanted to check in on you. People were telling me you were dead. I was like, I don't think Nami's dead.
Yeah, bruh. It's love. I appreciate you, DoKnow. Keep killing it, my boy.
Perrito.
All right, be smooth. My dog DoKnow in the building. Had a little, you feel me? Had a little wellness check from the boy DoKnow. I had to make sure that I was solid. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not getting down like that, fool. I don't give a fuck who it is, but does Jenny 6ix9ine want to get high with me? I don't know. I'm smooth. Honestly, I really am. Probably wouldn't turn out good. I'm gonna wind up fucking making an ass of myself and fucking up whatever pussy. You feel me? Nah, I'm smooth.
In the long run. And especially when it starts being stuff.
When is this cocksucker gonna start talking about me? I'm in the motherfucking title. When are you gonna talk about me with your ugly ass?
Between the hosts.
Fucking Heil Hitler looking ass boy.
That gets amped up and, it's like that's
Traversing the fucking thin line between being a fascist and a lumberjack. I see you, 22.
like that's one of my biggest things when I'm talking to Britt.
Looking like you on the Percocized diet and shit. You old motherfucking Ben Stiller and sniffing, this fool Adam be sniffing ice cream and pizzas and like, oh, I can't eat this all, but he gets off on sniffing it. Like in Dodgeball. I see you.
Pick a court or whatever, like people that we're having on the channel now. I'm like, listen, If we got issues with each other, if we got anything aggressive that we want to get out or we're going to say to each other, let's do it on the phone. Let's do it in a group chat. Let's do it in a conversation
Group chat, huh?
here. But
Let's do it in the group. Hold on, bro. It's just crazy that this is now the thing that we're doing. That group chat was a fucking cesspool, first of all. And there was a lot of back and forth all the time. Like, if no one else gonna say it, I will. It was going down in the group chat. And if you want to know where look back in the group chat, and you can see where a lot of the seeds of discontent were initially sowed were right there, brother. They were right there in the group chat. That's why people be leaving, popping out. Yeah, it was a very toxic. But like, okay, I love this new thing because back in December we were talking about, I think even November, we're like, let's not put any conflicts on blast. We're not here for the short-term gain of capitalizing off of the views. We're not here to do that. But in reality, that's all we fucking did. And now it's like, oh, okay, we're not going to do that.
let's not turn our lives into some soap opera bullshit.
My life was some soap opera bullshit. And y'all motherfuckers exploited that shit. And you know what? I allowed y'all to. It's all good. I'm going to show you what accountability looks like, all right? I'm going to show you what accountability looks like.
Because
We
that
can
shit
turn
don't
other
look
people's
good.
shit into soap
Bro,
opera. You want to have a guest? We can fucking do whatever the hell you want about their shit. But in terms of us, let's move as a fucking unit.
Bro, think about why I never had the problem, and I'm gonna point it out. I never had that problem because I was focused on the content. I didn't live stream.
That's true. That's true. You were definitely focused on the content, you know what I'm saying? Doing interviews with women, yelling at them and shit. You was for sure doing it, my boy.
So I'm not sitting with people to be like, to even when some shit come up about me, to give a reaction to it, because I'm too busy trying to get an interview and trying to interview this person. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Stop the interview?
Look, with that being said, I know that what people liked from me during my tenure at No Jumper was my insight, was my ability to interview people, the amount of passion that I have, which translates into being just like into different things, especially regarding hip hop culture, which I have like this encyclopedic knowledge of because I've been obsessed with it my whole life. So I'm pretty proficient at doing interviews. A lot of the reasons that I fell in love with No Jumper initially was because Adam was doing this cool underground content and interviewing all these people that were cutting edge artists and outside the box and coming up and putting people up on shit they ain't heard of yet. That's kind of like the same. That's what I like doing. I don't think people watch me to be like, ooh, like, did you see that zinger he got in the back and forth when people were roasting each other? Like, nah, like, that's not what people fuck with me for. And I'm very cognizant of that. That's not me. Like, yeah, I could roast and I have fun with the homies and shit, but that's not what people were fucking with me. Like, that whole world where a lot of the people from No Jumper flourish, that's not how I get down, you know? Like, I had a different lane. And I think that anytime I kind of tried to veer from it, shit got a little bit weird.
You mid-interview to say, hey, yeah, I want to address that shit too the other day on the show when this happened or such and such. Like, fuck that. That shit looks corny.
I gotta pause the video often. I'm not trying to get that shit yoinked.
Bruh.
But you want to know why I think part of the problem too is that we were just trying to do too much, make too much content, get too big. And it's like, the reason why I say that is because, think about it, we got the news Monday through Friday every morning. Mm-hmm. And then we got, at one point we had the Monday show, the Tuesday show, the Wednesday show, the Thursday show, and the Shark Show.
2 shows on the Thursday because it was me and Disconnected on Thursday.
And so
we shared a day.
You know, and you guys are doing very different shit, so that's cool. But I think that at a certain point, when you have this many people being on camera this much, and there's only so much news coming out on a daily basis, and it's like, you know, if a rapper gets shot and it gets talked about on the...
Why the fuck is that what it's all about? Why is it just a rapper getting shot? When did No Jumper change from being about hip-hop culture and cool stuff to virality? That's when it started to lose me, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
Show on Monday. On Tuesday, I guess we're going to talk about it.
Damn, my bad.
They're going to talk about it again. Thursday.
Am I breathing too much? I apologize. Let me try to hold my breath.
Thursday they're probably going to talk about it. And so that is very obvious to people that that's kind of boring and that that's something that like they should not do. So then it kind of becomes like, okay, well then we're going to sort of get into each other's personal lives. And then even that, over time, it kind of became more like, oh, let's, like, even that loses kind of interest. And then it's like, well, what the fuck are we doing?
Y'all can't hear the video? Boom.
I feel like people, the last probably like 6 months, people haven't really focused on watching the content. I think it's the personalities that we have. You know what I'm saying? Hattie, my personality, yours, you know, just the on-air talent, you know.
That better?
Oh, just camera talent. Like people really like took a liking to that. That's why when you see in the comments, like people would talk about the content, but they'll talk about the person who's talking about it more. I noticed that about our fan base. Like it's different, you know. They like the personalities. They don't even give a fuck if you know how to interview, if you know how to say anything. They like you. They like you. It's crazy.
And I mean, there's this crazy wave of you know, or like the trajectory that people's careers kind of go on online that I've never really had to think about too deeply until this shit where at first they don't give a fuck about you.
Okay, here it goes.
And then you start to win them over a bit and they start to really like you. And then they find out some extra shit about you that either sometimes it's genuine, sometimes it's kind of like just an excuse, but at a certain point they decide that they don't like you anymore and they start trying to tear you down.
Let me clarify something too. I definitely never said, I don't know who he was talking about when he said a former employee was sending him sex videos or whatever. Like, nah, that was not me. Had no desire to do that. I couldn't, bruh. No, thank you, bruh. I have no desire to do that. Like, my yearna is not for the masses like that. What the fuck you think this is? I don't even know if I have the wherewithal to be fucking on camera and shit. Like, oh, bruh, that seems stressful as hell. It seems very difficult to get aroused. So, like, I'm definitely impressed and I'm not willing to take the drugs it takes to... You feel me? Although I do have that Royalty Honey USA, which might get me right, I'm kind of smooth, bro. I'm never doing that.
And I've seen it happen to like literally almost every fucking person that has come through here, you know?
Yeah.
And I see that the impact that kind of has on people in general, and in particular, you know, I'll just say it, like fucking Lush. Like
fucking Lush. Fucking Lush. Adam, let's keep it a stack, my boy. You just didn't fuck with me anymore at a certain point. You did, like, it's crazy because our interactions when it's just the two of us, pause, you showed hella love and you did a lot of things to make me think that we were cool. However, when it was like, you made it seem like we was cool. However, like when it came down to it publicly, I don't know, you was always on my helmet. And at first, when I wasn't challenging you or going against what you were saying and was a little bit more subdued with my opinions, it was never an issue. But as soon as I started pushing back, speaking up against what I believe to be, I'm not calling you a racist, but tendencies that were racist tendencies, certain narratives that I disagreed with, and just arguing a lot, it seemed like you didn't really give a fuck and you wanted me out of there because people did far crazier, more egregious, worse shit than I did. And look, I'm going to take responsibility for what I did. So I've done it several times. I'll do it again. I'm going to show you what accountability looks like. But I never, like, there's people that fucking were doxing The Office, all kinds of shit. And they didn't get, you didn't get them the fuck out of here. Like, you just didn't really fuck with me like that. I get it. We didn't know each other for that long. But yeah, the friendship wasn't, we had a business relationship. That's what it was.
That was tough for him when he started to really get like real deal hardcore feedback from the
Realest shit I could ever say. And I hope that he hears this because the problem was with Lush, man, he was too much of a fan.
Okay. I was too much of a fan? We're all fans of No Jumper, first of all. Everybody that's on that platform. That's very hypocritical to say with all due respect. But let's get something clear. Although this is my first foray in the world of podcasting, I've been creating content online for decades. I had a career doing this before, creating content and being on YouTube before anybody at No Jumper by a significant time. I was one of the people that launched the channel in 2008 with my partners, Matt Ills and Direct, called Grind Time. That was the first battle rap league going viral on YouTube. We had a contract with World Star Hip Hop. Literally, I'm responsible for well over 1 billion views of content that I've curated, hosted, and been a part of. You know, like, this isn't like, you know, I've worked with Drake. I was Chief Keef's A&R. I have a platinum record. I toured the world several times over off the strength of my creativity. Been flown to 5 different continents. All right, like, at this point, everywhere besides Asia and Antarctica, every other continent. And I pushed a lot of pebbles. I kicked a lot of motherfucking dust up. I touched a lot of pavement in my days. And you know, I was a host of a popular radio show. I'm not here to like go over my accolades, but just to like talk about me as a fan. Like, bro, no disrespect, but my guy, like, you've been doing your thing on a street level for years. I've been doing my thing creating content. So yeah, like, I was a fan of No Jumper. Everybody that was a part of it was a fan of No Jumper. But it's way more to it than that, my guy. You know what I mean? Like, I put in a lot of work, and I feel like for that to be overlooked, or you can't neglect that. I'm not just like some random person that Adam pulled off the streets and was like, oh, this guy's funny, let's have him on the podcast. No, I am a motherfucking legend in my field. And that's not because I say I am. That's what other people talk about for me. That's what people call me. So it is what it is, bro. You know, like, I'm not trying to talk down on you, and I know you've like been a part of content as well over the years, but you went viral on Soft White Underbelly and then came to No Jumper and continue to put numbers up on the board, creating dope viral content. But to be like, I'm just a fan or too much of a fan, like, no, I was passionate about No Jumper from the jump. And me, like, whatever transpired had nothing to do with me being a fan, bro.
Like, we hired a fan, bro. It's cool to be, you know, I like No Jumper. It's cool, but I really concentrate on the content and the business. I'm not looking to really go run my mouth over the people that I don't even fucking know like that. Like,
I mean,
and knowing that this is in an open place that can be recorded, and I'm just over here running my mouth because I think I fucking know everything. And to try to be cool.
No, that was not it. I definitely wasn't running my mouth trying to be cool or trying to act like I knew everything. I was literally doing it because these were the people that I fucked with. I thought I could trust them, and it wound up being a poor decision on my behalf. It was not because I was trying to flex or show people that I knew something. I was concerned about what was going on, and I was consulting people that I trusted for help. It happened to be, instead of in a group chat, it was in a private Discord server, which had less than fucking 13 people in it. There was less than 8 people in the conversation, maybe 8 people that I had. And I thought that we were all close. Damn, Flakko fucking FaceTiming me now. What's up, Flock?
Yo, Lush, bruh, we just have, like, just like one question, man. Did Lush sign a 5-year max contract with the pop-up?
Nah, fool, what the fuck? There's just shouts to the pop-up, they good people, but nah, like, I'm, like, the channel that I typically do my content on, Ruin Your Day, and that studio is occupied, so I'm gonna be doing some content other places, like over here. So nah, but they the homies. Rick and Ralph always been real good to me. I know you didn't put my number on your fucking screen again, did you, Flock?
Nah, man, nah. Yeah, podcast right now.
All right, I'm live. You live on my shit.
All right, Lush, good shit, man.
All right, fool.
All right, bro.
Matter of fact, I got some shit to say to Flakko. I damn near should call him back because I do have some things to address with him as well.
And to try to fit in, and that shit was wrong, man. He should have never did that. I talked to Lush about it. I said, damn, Lush, You pretty much like damn near single-handedly. That shit wasn't even your business to go even tell.
I single-handedly destroyed No Jumper. I have enough power. Little old me, little old Lush, the butt of the jokes, the motherfucking lol cow. Moi? I destroyed No Jumper? It was me that capitalized off interpersonal beef on the channel. It was me that didn't take a video down, which was putting somebody's physical health in jeopardy and putting them at risk, even though they begged you to and requested at the possibility that other coworkers would get upset. Spoiler alert, they wouldn't have. It was me that did that. It was me that urged Lush to go and expose a fellow coworker and go in, and then when that shit went left, basically take no responsibility and allow me to just like get fed to the wolves. That was me. It was me that put one of my best friends' business on blast and tried to expose their elements of their sexuality that nobody knew. And then when confronted with it, didn't take any responsibility when there were certain things said that you had an aversion to. That was me that did that. It was me that was constantly vitriolic and power tripping in the group chat and going off on people all the time. Remember 8 to 11? Remember that joke? Yeah. That was me. That was me who underpaid and undervalued certain people. It was me that decided to do a public humiliation ritual and fire somebody in front of the entire world to garner more views. That was, okay, yeah, you're right, bro. I single-handedly took down No Jumper. You're absolutely right.
And he didn't get picked up.
Don't give a fuck if you got it told or not.
He didn't get picked up. Bro, let me explain something to you. I came into this shit alone. I'm still alone. I never wanted or tried to get picked up. I wasn't standing there like it's a game of fucking kickball, like pick me. No. I came in this shit with me and Disaster. That's who I still work with. We have our Battle League, GTX. We're putting out content, putting up numbers on a weekly basis, selling pay-per-views, selling tickets. That's what I do. That's who I work with. I work with the people that I've been working with for years. Ruin Your Day, GTX, my own platform, Lush World. I got my own deal. AD helped me get that deal, the caffeine situation. So like as far as the people that are a part of Fig Community World, they've been rocking with each other for a few years now. Some of them for even longer. Smack and T-Rel grew up together. I got nothing to do with that. We were cool with each other. Like when I was over there, it was love and shit. Like so when I talked to them, like I talked to Smack last week. DoKnow just hit me up 10 minutes ago. Like it's love. You know, I talked to AD on his birthday. We was texting and shit. Like it's love, but that's not like my squad. I fuck with them. If they want to have me over for content, it's good. But that was never like, I was never trying to get picked up. Biggest Bros, I talked to Yuri several times. He's called me on stream 3 times in the past 2 days. Like, House Phone always been the homie. Like all those dudes, Blazzy, Pot Lord, like everybody hella cool. But it wasn't like I made some attempt to get picked up. So dead that narrative. And also, like, in response to, I can react to that Flakko Trap Lower Ross thing too after this, because there's certain things that were said in there which I hella fucking don't agree with. But yeah, please everybody subscribe, like the video, share this shit. You feel me? There's a lot more to say. We gonna keep it lit. I appreciate everyone for tuning in.
No, but I'm saying you can't pick up in your brain, Lush, like, hey, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Sometimes you stay out of it, homie. or go tell the person that you heard it about if you feel like you have a good relationship with him. But don't go and start to tell strangers, man.
Yeah.
That's right. He's right about that. 100% right. I should not have done that. I was in the wrong for that. Adam, I was 1000% wrong for speaking on a private conversation that we had. And I'm not going to pass the buck, even though like the same thing that happened to you with me leaking the information happened to me as well. And people that I thought I could trust and I thought were my friends that I didn't know like that wound up snaking me, but that doesn't matter. I was in the wrong for speaking up about it. I was in the wrong for allowing social media, the Reddit comments and Discord to influence me in a way and not focus on the job and not fucking, and essentially biting the hand that fed me, regardless of several different attempts of you to steer me away from that. For that, I have to eat. 1000% I was wrong. That, my friend, is what taking accountability looks like. There's no asterisk next to it. There's no fine print. When you're wrong, you're wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong, okay? In fact, it's very important for me to do for my recovery and something that I like. Me being like spiritually fit and me being, you know, focusing on the three pyramids of sobriety, recovery, unity, and service. These are things that I study and have intrinsic to my being at this point. So I have no problem taking accountability. Sharp is absolutely right about that, and I was wrong. For that, Adam, I apologize to you. Now, that's done. What you did to me was beyond fucked up and did not warrant it. And you doing that, you wound up fucking digging your own grave. All that shit that wound up happening with AD and all them, they would not have left in the manner in which they did. It could have been squashed behind the scenes. You and AD might have got into it a little bit, but he wouldn't have fucking dipped from the set like fucking Juelz and Cam. It wouldn't have been like that, fool. That was because you put it on blast. And then it created this perfect opportunity for them to do what they already wanted to do, but were thugging it out of loyalty to you. And yeah. And by the way, the whole there are certain things that you were told that isn't true. I never was speaking on what I was getting paid. I'm not going to speak on the exact amount that I was paid. I was very comfortable and was on track to netting significantly. I was on track to netting six figures this year, 100% through my tenure at No Jumper. And so I don't know what you were referring to last time. I don't think you were talking about me because I don't talk about myself as like Mr. Getting Paid Six Figure. I'm going to address everybody, by the way. If y'all tune in, motherfucking put your damn foot on the like button, share, comment, you feel me? Send it to your bitch. Give it, all you ladies, share it in the damn group chat, you feel me? Don't play with us, make plays with us. Cop that thing and bust.
And thinking that this shit isn't gonna get out.
And it's crazy to see
I was wrong for that. You right, Sharp.
him go, and I haven't watched it, but I've like kind of heard summaries from people, but like he did a Bootleg Kev interview, and he's taking like no accountability from what I've heard. And that to me is the crazy.
Bro, what do you mean from what you heard? You just said you didn't watch it. I've taken accountability on every single stream or conversation I've had. I never have once said I shouldn't have done that. I never was like, I did nothing wrong. I answer questions. I don't go out of my way to talk about this shit, Adam. I really don't. And I didn't want to do this right here myself. I really didn't. But it's like how long is like everybody taking shots at me? Always. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? What am I doing wrong? As to where, am I just an easy target? Am I just an easy target? Is that why people think it's like cool or cute? Like of all the people Sharp, like for Sharp to have gotten that, like, dude, Sharp, there's people that disrespected you way worse. Like, I've never disrespected you. You were the only person I didn't diss on the diss track. I said Sharp the only one that tried to help me grow. We would talk for hours on the phone, fool. And then you want to like, you still follow people on IG that blatantly disrespected you, called you out your name, people within the No Jumper universe. and you still fuck with them, but me, and it's me that caused? Come on, bro. That's just crazy, dude. That's just crazy.
Your shit. Like, maybe if he had fully admitted how fucking wrong it was what he did to me, then
Bro, again, I did it just now, and I've done it several times over, bro.
and it would be a conversation about if we could be cool or whatever. But the fact that he tells this insane version of event,
I did not. Everything that I said on any platform is 100% the truth. I don't fucking lie. I never lied. In fact, I was way too honest. I was honest about shit that is embarrassing to people that they do, but they are not honest about. I was completely vulnerable. What did I lie about when I was at No Jumper? Nothing, bro. I didn't lie about shit. The Trevor thing, when I was like, oh, I ghost wrote for Trevor, you have to have the IQ of a paramecium or a pseudopod. You are a motherfucking subatomic particle. You are smaller than a single-celled organism. You don't have the fucking intellectual capacity to tie your shoes and chew gum at the same time if you didn't see that I was fucking joking about that. Like, are you fucking out your motherfucking skull? Come on, bruh. You're tweaking. You must be hella bored, Skeletor. I don't know what you thinking. Like, no, fool. I was very honest. You know, that's another thing I need to take accountability for. When I came to the office that day before I went on the stream and you asked me, I was dishonest with you. I should not have been dishonest with you. I should have been like, yeah, well, you know, we did talk about that. I did. So you know what? I did lie to you. I did lie to you about that. That's the time that I lied, when I was at No Jumper. Since then, when talking about the events, no. And what I'm really confused about, like, bro, like, you have talked about the AD4 jokes thing several times. I didn't think that it was as serious as it was, and I did believe that the people that I was talking to already knew about it. They told me they already knew. They did. They had the info before I even opened my mouth about it. The only thing that I said that they didn't know about was the 4 jokes thing, which I was wrong for doing. However, like, the issue was already there with AD. It wasn't like, oh, that conversation and me bringing up the 4 jokes thing sent it over the edge. Come on, Adam. You're smarter than that, bro. You built a multi-million-dollar empire. I know you're a lot smarter than that to believe that, my guy.
that doesn't include the fact that his fucking, I mean, I would kind of call it snitching, but, you know, whatever you want to call it.
You would call it snitching because, bro, you don't know what that means. You don't know what that means, bro. It's okay.
In a blabbermouth.
I'm gonna blame both of you because you should have knew better than to tell him. Fucking Lush can't hold water.
Oh, I can't?
I should have definitely not trusted him.
I'm just being honest, bro. Everybody in this office knows this.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, name one example of me ever saying anything that anybody said. There's not, like, that was not a narrative. People just want to put any negative narrative on me and assign something to me that's 1,000% factually not true and incorrect and goes against, like, not only my morality as a person, but the way that I carried myself during my time at No Jumper. When on Back on Fig, the day that I was fired, when Suspect was like, oh, well, you talked about what I said about Sharp. Like, no, first of all, that is a fucking lie. 1,000% not true. And Sharp, how many hours did we speak on the phone? How many hours did you vent to me about other people? And I always kept my mouth shut. I never said a word. There were people that you were not getting along with, all that shit. I always held you down, talked for hours. I have fucking hella text messages. I never said a word of anything. What is this? Lush can't hold water. I hold motherfucking gallons. What you talking about, my guy? You're out your damn mind. Seriously, bro, like, I'm not known for not being able to keep my mouth shut. Name any example of that being a thing. Any example, bro. Like, no, that's a false narrative. Ask anyone in the office. Ask anyone in the office if I told anything that they said to me in confidence. Ever. Nah, fool. Period. Period. I'm sober as a motherfucking gopher. Don't worry about me.
No jumper's gonna fucking stand.
Oh shit.
But you know, whatever you want to call it, just being a blabbermouth.
I'm gonna blame Butler.
I should have definitely not
Lush,
trusted him.
I'm
like
just
that, yeah.
being honest, bro. Everybody in this office knows this. The viewers know this. This is no Bush's baked being secretive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lush can't.
Hey, listen here, cocksucker. I'm not talking to Sharp. I'm talking to someone in the comments. I've had the name Lush World since 2012. All right? I've had Lush World. Used to be a website. You can see tweets going back to 2012 when I launched that website. I've had the logo since then. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Having world at the end of your shit is not like some groundbreaking, super original thing. And it's not something that I was influenced by anybody else for. So eat a dick.
And hold water, bro. So I wouldn't tell him anything, and even just on a normal, like, hey, man, like, even though it was, you feel like it was harmless, you know what I'm saying? What you had said, whatever you had spoke on to him, but Lush, he can't hold that. Oh my God, he feels like you told him some info that nobody.
I have a battle rap league, GTX. Go to gtxbattles.com. If you fuck with me, go to gtxbattles.com and cop a pay-per-view for the event. If you fuck with me, go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com, put in discount code LUSHUNO, one word, LUSHUNO, all caps, and you will receive 40% off your favorite sexual enhancement honey. That shit works wonders. If you can't get your urine in a sniff, if you can't get your urine in a stiff, that shit'll make it motherfucking rock solid. If you bust early, that shit gives you extra stamina. All the above, it works. It makes you, I'm fucking like I'm 20 years old off that shit. No kizzy. And it also works for women as well, because apparently the clit is equivalent to a micro penis. You learn something new every day.
But he knows.
Yeah.
A micro urina.
Oh my God, he's got the star power. He's running right to Discord 2-9.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it were you, if I had told you something that was like very obvious that it shouldn't be
Okay, bro. Suck each other's dicks, bro. I get it.
discussed with any outsiders, like, hey, I need you to keep this between me and you, I feel like it would have been no problem.
No, it wouldn't have been a problem. But if it was about somebody that needs to know, we need to tell him. This ain't something that, see, that's where real comes in. Like, bro, if that.
Yeah, bro. I wish I was as real, bro. I'm not as real, dog. I'm not as real. You feel me? Like, I want to be more like you. I want to yell at women and get popular off of yelling at women and calling OnlyFans girls whores. Yeah. That's what I aspire to in life, bro. I need to be more real.
That's how you feel. Tell him.
No, but I did. I told Lush after I had already told AD, which is another thing that kind of got.
So what's the big fucking deal? AD already knew, bro. So he heard about the 4 jokes thing. Like, all right, bro, you don't fuck with me. You wanted to get rid of me. It's all good. I still take responsibility. I shouldn't have spoken on your business, but let's keep it a stack, bruh. Come on.
I lost in this whole fucking storyline is that it kind of was made out like I told Lush and that's how AD found out. In reality, I told AD on a Friday and then Lush I told Lush on Saturday. And then
Like the video, share, subscribe, fuck with me. This is my personal channel. I'm doing this shit myself, all right? I'm doing this shit all by myself. We're going to be reacting to a bunch of different shit today. There's a lot of shit I need to address. This is the first one.
Lush blabs about it on the Discord. AD knows about it by like Monday morning or maybe Sunday.
I mean, what's done is done.
Right.
You know, I mean, at this point, right?
We just have to be very careful about the people that we allow.
Yeah, you're using a lot of discretion by who you're putting on.
All around us. Because
I could not believe Lush did that, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, I always said it. I always said it, man. I always said there will never be somebody from the outside that takes no jumper down. It'll be internal.
Yeah, if you think it's me that took no jumper down, you're either deluding yourself or you don't want to say it about Adam because you work for him. But if you honestly, look, man, let's say, what's the obvious thing, bro? There's a common denominator. There's people that, like, I don't have falling outs with I still have my sandbox homies around me, you know, Smokey, G-Money, McFly, like Plex, Ajax, Ev, any of the homies from my neck of the woods, Reeps and all them, Jonesy, Omen, like any of my partners, I still have the same homies, same home girls. I don't fall out with people that I work with a lot of them. I work with, Disaster and me have been working for 15 years together. All right. My boy Kyle and I have been working for 16 years together. All right. Like, but your childhood friends, like the Chris Long dude, Hakeem, House Phone, Cam Girl, Eliza and Selena, all the fake community dudes. Bro, Gina, do you not see a pattern here, bro? Of you falling out? Like, at what point do you look internally? At what point do you take accountability? Are you like, do you really genuinely believe your shit don't stink to the point where like you're above reproach? You're not doing any type of soul searching, my guy? Like, bruh, like.
Boy, was.
You know what? It sucks because I fuck with you. You clearly don't fuck with me. None of y'all fuck with me like that. And you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna do me regardless.
Was I fucking spot on?
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K.
All right, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. All right, there's that. There's a bunch of more things I want to react to. Man, oh man. Okay. What do y'all want to see next? Do y'all want to see me react to? Do y'all want to see me react to the Flakko and Trap Lord Ross video right now, or do y'all want to see me react to the most recent live that Adam did with talking about T-Rail? Because I got mentioned on them motherfuckers again. Lush gets views, bro. I put numbers on the board with the content I create in battle rap, in whatever. I've been putting up numbers since before anybody on No Jumper was. So do a little bit of history. Y'all want to see that T-Rail thing? All right, bet. Look at these fucking children, bro. All right. Hold the fuck on. Bang. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I don't even know why y'all give a fuck about little old me. I ain't shit, right? I can only get views when hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't get views normally of this magnitude unless I'm talking shit like this. Come on, fool. At least I'm honest about it. Like come on. But fuck with my other shit, because this is not what I'm good at. I'm good at doing interviews, talking about hip hop, telling cool, funny stories. That's what I came to No Jumper for. That's what I'm good at. It's not all this other shit. But where is the timestamp? Okay. Boom.
Now, in which he doesn't make any kind of case about why things changed between us besides the money.
You really don't like them bullets.
I mean, think about what the...
Appreciate everyone that fuck with me genuinely. I really do. Like, look, I love doing this. I want to continue in this career path. I want to continue to chop it up with y'all. And if y'all fuck with me, follow me and all that shit so we can keep it lit. You know what I mean? Like, easily. Look, bro, I've survived a lot. Ain't nobody, you don't know too many people that have gone to the depths of depravity and come back and lived and spoke about it. And a lot of the way, how people think about me within the context of this whole world is not how people that know me think whatsoever. But
the bullets are saying. Think about what is being implied by that.
He's been in LA too long. That means something.
And I don't think that he's planning on shooting up my crib.
She's gonna shoot your crib up, dog.
or anything like that. That did not enter my mind.
It's just the POV.
It's just like,
It's like
wow.
it's showing the perspective, like you're talking from.
Yeah, like metaphorically,
I fuck. I don't really know too much about him, but from what I've seen, like other than the situation with DoKnow, which was unfortunate, I've seen some dope content from American Cholo. Absolutely.
feel like you just sprayed me up, even though, I watched the whole video. You didn't make a point. You didn't feel like it was on you to make sense.
I can't say this, and I've never said it. Cause
Hey, Brick Baby. I used to bump your music back when you was MPA Shitro. The shit with you and Young Thug through with it. I think Pee Wee Longway was on that song too. And that No Game song, your verse in that No Game song is phenomenal. Some of your solo material too, that Back to Slauson record was crazy. You was talking that shit. So want to go on record and say that.
Because I don't think I've sat down and discussed the breakup.
I was trying to not talk about it. That was kind of my whole thing with this shit is I was like, I'm going to just
From Johnny looks on slicing never like to fool with it. That shit was hard.
leave it alone because I don't like the idea of somebody working for me and then moving on and I, go in on them or anything. That's why even right now, I'm not saying.
The optics of going from T-Rel, having like some kind of weird falling out, and then you have Brick Baby and potentially Crip Mac coming on, like, I'm just saying that looks crazy. It looks crazy as fuck. I mean, people from the city are not blind to that. And I'm not saying it's being done intentionally in any capacity, but bro, that shit looks fucking crazy.
Saying anything disrespectful.
It was Lush. So
Okay, real quick. After this, I think I am going to call Flakko because I want to talk to him about some shit.
Let me just go ahead and because I'm looking.
Should I call Flakko now or should I do this first? Call Flakko. All right. Let me see if this fool even pick up. He be having his shit on Do Not Disturb. Flakko, you live.
Yo,
You on my stream.
bro, what it do, man?
What's happening with you, Big Flock? Hey, a couple things.
I'm chilling.
First of all, I really like the Trap Lord Ross interview.
Hey, man, that's dope.
I want to clarify something. So the part when y'all was talking about, you guys said you were talking about the formula for success when leaving No Jumper, right?
Yeah.
Now, you believe that the reason you believe that I'm not successful in comparison out the gate to Fig Munity and Biggest Bros, correct?
Here, right? It's like, in terms of like your new platforms, right? I feel like Fig Munity and Biggest Bros is doing like a bit better right now.
No, absolutely 100%. But something that, like, the reason that you suggested of it being like, oh, people felt bad for them and not me or whatever, there might be some truth to that, but I want to offer an alternative to that. All right?
Sure. Okay.
I'm by myself. I'm doing this shit alone. First of all, Back on Fig and Community already had a lot of momentum previous to them leaving. You know what I mean? They had their own fan base. They had the At the End of the Day fan base. They all kind of migrated together. They have a team in place. With me, like, I'm by myself. I don't have that.
Yeah.
In order for me to do any stream is a lot more effort. I'm still learning shit. Give me some time and we'll see and let's let the record reflect at that point. You feel me?
Yeah. Right. Check it out.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. We're definitely right. But check me out, right? What we're talking about, though, like for example, right? I feel like Rory and Maul were the first people to kind of like lay down the blueprint and lay down formula, right, for trying to like lead and do your own thing, right? And we're talking about just the initial boost, right? It definitely helps. If you leave at a point in time like where the fans like can galvanize around you and feel like you got done wrong, right?
There's definitely truth to that.
Right? Especially with the house phone thing, right? Where when house phone left, like fans like thought the house phone was like, yo, listen, man, like, and he was done wrong, like we are gonna follow and support house phone. If it's
Now, people. The thing is, that would only work though. That would only work if people.
done wrong,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, no. The thing is, people, you're right. There's definitely some truth to that. But I mean, I feel like there is a lot of that sentiment when it comes to me as well, because the way that I was fired and the way that that happened, people definitely feel a degree of sympathy for me for that.
Right. But it's still though. But it's still like, yeah. Lush was done wrong, but Lush, right? But Lush should have done this, right? Opposed to if Lush was done like super wrong, I'm talking about just outright just foul, and there's no reasoning for it, bro. You would have had 10, 15, 20,000 likes if you were first show. You feel me?
Well, I mean, I had like 5,000 my first show. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I think genuinely the fact that I'm doing it by myself and building my shit up from scratch is going to take me a lot more. It's going to take me a lot longer. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm not rushing into everything. Once I get, the caffeine, I'm building the channel up. I'm doing all this shit. It's going to take me a while. Salute to them, but give me some time. You feel me? Now, two more things. Flock, like I speak very highly of you. I fuck with you heavy, dog, at this point. I'm curious because when I know that you fuck with me, you show me love. We on a good level. We have a good rapport. So when I hear you interviewed or people ask you about the shit that happened between us a few months ago, do you still have, there's no wrong answer here, and it's not going to affect how I look at you. I just want to know, do you still feel like you have any resentment towards me?
Nah, right? Nah. Even during the Trap Floor Rose interview, I told him, bro, regardless of what happened, bro, seeing somebody lose their livelihood is never okay. You feel me, right?
No, I know that, but it's I feel like with us it's deeper. I consider you a friend at this point. We talk for real. Yeah. So it's you feel me? So I just want to and if you do still have a resentment, I get it. What?
Nah, bro, nah. Trust me, bro. What happened? 5 months ago, bro. Just water under the bridge. Bro, you feel me?
That's how I feel too. I just want to.
Bro, right, bro. We are 1,000% solid now, bro.
All right, that's love. Now, final question. We had a great interview on your channel the other day. I fucking love it. It's doing pretty cool numbers for a pod. You said it was going to hit 10. We're already over 15 on it. Definitely want to do more content over there. Now, part the conversation about Laura, part of it was edited out. How come? I'm on my Flakko tactics right now, bro. You gotta love it.
Yeah, right. Look, when it comes to content creators, then there's all then there's no holds bar, right? But when it comes to a non-content creator, I just felt there's no point in including things, right? I could be taken as attacking her. She don't have the platform to respond back,
Fair enough. And I mean, I didn't say anything crazy though, right?
No, but you did,
I just told the story. I just told the story of that one episode of the podcast. All right, but I appreciate the clarification. And you know, with that being said, I'm okay with it being edited out. Although I feel like it kind of, when people saw that, it would have made me look better. But you're right. And as someone that isn't going to be responding, there's no point really fucking digging into that. So pause. But I appreciate you. Any final words for the constituents of Lush World before you dip?
Man, listen, I feel like because like Lush left and like didn't, you know, and have the formula of leaving at the time where you got done wrong, I feel like, you know, your fans and and who fuck with you, bro, like Sons Percent, and they have to do more, right? In terms of like taking your shit and reposting them more. You feel me, right?
I need more help from the people, is what you're saying.
Yeah, right. Feel me, right?
Y'all hear that, right?
Cause bro, listen, right? Cause bro, like, there's like 3 to 4 biggest bros, like Cliff's page and IG page. Like, there's like a dozen for community work, right? I feel like the fans though, if they rock with you, they need to do more in terms of spreading the Lush gospel, right? In terms of like the Cliff's page, fan IG page, the fan Twitter page, right? You feel me, right? It's again, like again, drama is cool, but I know for sure that Lush be giving y'all heavy game, right? Mad game, right? Right? You know that, yo.
With Mad Game, I kicked the king verbal.
Right? Again, we could be like a 60-minute short, you feel me? Like, right?
Facts.
500, listen, if 500 of y'all, look. If 100 of y'all just post luscious like shorts every day, nigga, man, come on now, bro. Feel me, man, right?
We're like, see, there's two different type of Lush One supporters. There's the cocaine bots who popped up during grind time or during No Jumper. Then there's like Jit Gang, all my old school people that were rocking with me that know that they don't drop the robot and snowflake emoji. They drop the rooster emoji, which is my original emoji. So like, I need all the jits, I need all the cocaine bots to come together and spread the gospel. If you fuck with me, you heard it here first, straight from Flakko. He know what the fuck he talking about. I appreciate you, my guy. We'll talk soon.
Love, bro. Peace out, man.
All right, much love, gone. Yeah, man. Y'all see what the fuck going on? My dog Flakko. Jinx, what up? Hey, I'm on live. I'm gonna hit you back, my guy.
Okay, we still on for Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hit you tomorrow with the time or tonight with the time.
All right, for sure.
Oh, okay, brother. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, man. My dog Flakko. Yeah, the sharp narrative that he was saying about like me not being able to hold water when I literally was an advocate for him and he would call me for hours and I never spoke on anything when he would be upset with different people. I never said a word to them about it. I only had the best intentions and it's just really strange. All right, back to this. Let's react to this. I think Brick Baby about to talk about me right here.
Looking from AD's point of view is like this, and this is your point of view too. Okay, I'm having a heart-to-heart. Shit's not going right
Come on.
down here. I'm the business owner. I own the whole corporation, the whole No Jumper.
My guy Brick Baby is sipping lean at 10 in the morning, bro. I remember those days. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit's not going right. I happen to talk to Lush. Me and Lush got a relationship, and this is Adam. I tell Lush like, damn, I might be planning to do
So far, this is all checking out.
this, that, and the other, but I haven't yet hollered at AD in them.
Okay, but
Okay, so here's the thing. He did. When he texted me, and it wasn't the next day, it wasn't Saturday, he texted me that same night. I don't even know why the fuck we still talking about this shit, bro. He texted me that same night, and he had already talked to AD. And literally, the only thing that I did was talk about it with people in the Discord, which I shouldn't have done, which was 1,000% wrong of me. But the only information, because they already knew about AD leaving, or AD being asked to leave the show. They had already known about that before I got in there. I didn't even remember the fact that I said the 4 jokes thing, but apparently I did, because nobody else, I guess that was not said to them, so it had to come from me. I wasn't even aware of that, to keep it a stack. That's why when I was first on AD stream, I was like, no, I didn't fucking say that, because I didn't even remember it. But you know what? Fuck it, I must have, and I'll take accountability for that as well. However, it seems pretty fucking minuscule and insignificant, bro. And if that's all it took, do you genuinely think that that's all it took to compel AD to want to leave? Like, no, bro. It's a lot deeper than that. And then when you wind up saying things like later in the pod, like how you miss T-Rail, you said it in a different pod, but you don't. But like, I don't know why people thought me and AD were such good friends. Like, and then you had to clarify, like, no, I meant before No Jumper. Like, I understand that, but I thought that was twin. That was Twizzy right there, bro. Like, y'all were dumbass close. Make it make sense. Like, things like that, and not acknowledging that, and not trying to mend it with AD. And like, here's the thing, Adam. The level of accountability that you heard me take earlier when I was like, yes, I did this wrong. If you had done that with AD, and not regardless if Lush shouldn't have shared that. He knows Lush shouldn't have shared that. AD already knows that. He's not, but what he's mad about is you saying it, what you said. And then you showed him the text messages, which he saw, and all you had to be is like, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done it. I should have, even if you don't believe it, just take the accountability. And if you had done that, it would have saved a whole lot of heartache, and your friendship would be in a much better place. And, at this point, it doesn't seem like you have much of a desire to mend a friendship with me. However, I do acknowledge what I did wrong, but I don't have any animosity towards you. I don't have animosity towards Sharp or anybody else. I'm just not going to allow people to continue to speak on me and get fucking views off of my name when I'm not reaping the benefits of it. Like, fuck that. You feel me? Like, come on, just spewing out useless vitriol and not being, you told me that you weren't going to badmouth me, but you've done literally any time I've been spoken on, you've slandered me. You've called me a snake. You've said that, I can't hold water. I'm a snitch, apparently now. Like, all this shit that you've said, you have not said a single good thing. You were not like, yeah, I fucked with Lush. That's why I put him in the position. I trusted him because him and I were cool, and we talked all the time, and he exhibited a lot of characteristics to earn trust. And he did a good job on the podcast. That's why I fucked with him. It was all love until I started disagreeing, which you're supposed to do. Not a podcast isn't interesting if everybody has the same ideology and beliefs. I know you know that too. I know, because you're leaning into the debate shit really heavily. But if there's something I disagree with, I'm gonna speak on it, bro. Every single time.
I actually didn't tell Lush until I had already had the conversation with AD.
But the 4 jokes thing, which you have already told that fool privately and on, I'm sure people can find clips of you saying the same 4 jokes comment multiple times, right? That's not a secret. So that's really the fact that I made that one comment and talked about it on Discord, which I shouldn't have done. That's what led to so much unhappiness for so much people. And then led to a mass exodus of people leaving. And then subsequently people getting fired. People like Riley, Bryn, cool ass people who've been putting in work for a fat minute over there. Belt, Kelvin, come on, bro. That shit's Bossa? Man. Oh. Who be editing the shit now?
That's one thing that a lot of people seem to get wrong, is that they think that I was telling Lush all this shit.
All right, bro. We fucking know. There's nothing else to fucking... Y'all really want me to keep fucking reacting to this shit? Like, seriously? I'm down to respond to comments. I'm down to take some calls. You feel me? Like, y'all don't want me to keep reacting to that. What else do y'all want me to react to? What do y'all want me to react to? Please, hey, share this shit. Listen to what Flakko was saying, bruh. I need some Lush Uno fan pages and all that shit. Like, if you fuck with me, fuck with me. What y'all want me to react to? You know ODM versus Lupe was just some funny shit. Come on. Y'all want me to react to my battle raps? My music? I'm scared to react to fucking music, but I got my stream taken down the other day. I don't know what the 4 jokes were. I don't know what the 4 jokes were. But I'll watch one of my old battles if y'all want. We could do that. You feel me? If y'all having fun, if y'all still with it, you feel me? Hit the like button, all that. I would definitely be down to go back on Vlad. Lush, you like Asian chicks? A wise man named Big Dog Punisher, Big Pun himself, once said, I don't discriminate. I regulate every shade of that ass. Come on, fool. Like, beauty comes in all different shapes and sizes. But y'all know how I give it up. All right, you want to see me verse phrases? We could do it. I don't know what back on fig do y'all want me to react to. We could watch an old Lush battle. We could watch Lush One versus Unorthodox Phrases, classic battle. Or do y'all want to watch? We could do that, or we could react to Lush One Ever West 310 song. This is like my favorite song of mine. We're gonna react to that real quick. All right. From 2010. So just to give you a little bit of insight, shouts to my boy Affinity on the beat. I was born and raised, obviously, in West LA. I moved up when I was 19 years old to the Bay Area. What's up, Ralphie? I moved up to the Bay Area in 2001 when I was 19, and I lived there for about a decade. I was always back and forth between LA and the Bay. Shouts to my Oakland family. I have a lot of people that I love very much, but this was like me returning to my hood and letting motherfuckers know what time it is. So yeah, come on, fool. Y'all motherfuckers. So people got a lot to say about the cocaine bot. Let me know if you fucking with it.
But it never left the west side, so stop with the hate. It's like martial law, partner, gotta lock down the state. I'm personify a lot of pride on my side. West, you know the rhyme, I hold my eyes to show the signs of a veteran around here.
Oh yeah, Shorty was definitely doing the damn thing, I ain't gonna lie.
The law that's like stress, making sense, like it meant.
She a bad one, shouts to the homegirl Alex.
A lot of nights spent in the trench, hot bed, stashed by the supply shed. Born in the hospital with Chris Wallace died, rest in peace. It's my destiny to lead with my words. The Western region's leader that the people deserve. You can still see my...
Y'all can't hear it good? For real, for real?
My graffiti, blood and tears on the curb. Plus this us looking so pleased every sheep in the herd. Just a kid who's repping West LA. For some memories fade, but I remember them like yesterday. See, back in high school, it's slang bam or the rich hoes, but they was white girls, so they ain't know the dip though.
I don't know. I definitely, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is better than I rapped on No Jumper. Let's keep it a stack.
Comes on my white girl, strictly disco. One taste of your face, no come down to sniffles. I slide into a dime piece script. Who wanted lime green? Posse up and hit the box, swap me 5 deep, buy cheap, then lose the hoe, cause we on to the next. Only thing that's on our young minds of money is sex. Now the sage girls swoop me from the Westwood Arcade. I'm out the window throwing sets up like West Lows all day. Up to escalate straight to the Mar Vista Gardens. Bought a bundle with some Skrilla from her bat mitzvah party. Not Florida to the black was hot as Everglade weather. If the cops shut down shop like Penny Lane Records. But I make cheddar and stay paid forever, but never say never. You thought it vacate, but it's fresh lows that I claim forever remain Western.
Ooh.
No, I never ever land.
Shouts to the barrio, Holmes.
Ever west. Ever west.
Everybody in the motherfucking neighborhood. Come on, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's crazy. It's like I got a map of the West Coast tattooed in my soul or something.
I like the black and white film noir aesthetic. Come on.
Close my eyes and I see every black.
We can go back to talking about No Jumper after this. I'm going with what y'all are saying. We doing this together.
Change in my hood since I left, it's all different. Gardeners water the grass in the park and they trim it. Find it rent that ain't expensive, hard as bargain and fence. Or walk when the weather's hot and it's hardly authentic. They shut down local businesses and mom and pop stores. Mega corporate chains got the block a lot more. In the hood classified as designated service zone before they gentrified it for broke actors when they work was slow.
Shit's called Everwest 310.
The car clubs turned into Starbucks. The hard luck to large bucks. There's still narcs and hard drugs. Motels still got dealers posing up to serve you. OGs rolling up the purple mat that suckers buck the murals. Born in Hollywood shadow, a lost angel within the demons. I probably should battle. The fire sign has always clung to the muscle-bound thugs till they get sent to YA and their love is now drugs. So from the other side, be getting ran about. They getting banged on now. They get their tags crossed out. So I tell the Culver City to the rolling 60s. So the West Side control the streets. G's up, smoke that's hitting good. Hitting good for the mental. So my eyes
Definitely clip set over the Suns. Come on.
look oriental. See me everywhere in West Los. I'm like the Mormon temple. Inglewood, the Palms, the Promenade, Washington, Topeka, Lush all West, y'all know I got a son of people. His body's history dates back to the 40s. I know an OG, so I ask him the stories. Way before the do-rag zags in the 40s. His land was protected by the gangs like some orgies. Some spots still crank all night like Cinco. LA playing Chuck Taylors, all white like gringos. From the mid-90s tag banger party crew era to whenever ready in the fives. Ran things on high era, it's West.
Come on, fool. Come on, fool. With that being said, what else we talking about, people? Oh, as a matter of fact, there is a dude who hit me up and said that he paid for a music stream to get reviewed, but he didn't. But they didn't watch it for some reason, and he got ripped off. So I wanna watch his shit, but I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where his shit is at. If you watching this, text me. I can't find bro's shit, but yeah. What y'all want me to talk about? I'm here. I feel bad for bro. Can I freestyle right now? Of course I can freestyle right now. Of course I can freestyle. If y'all want me to, who want me to freestyle, right? That's what y'all want me to do? Okay, first of all, you lied to me, Lush. If would we buy You Lied to Me Lush t-shirts, or is that just a retarded idea? I don't see enough. I don't see a lot of people that Looks like y'all do not want me to freestyle right now. Damn, fools would really buy a "You Lied to Me" Lush shirt. Brother, No Jumper already fucking had the cocaine by merch. I feel like that's just burnt. I feel like that shit is burnt. Damn. The varsity was the end for me. Damn, my boy Crush said diss Adam in a freestyle. I can't, oh man. Y'all fucking with the "You Lied to Me"? I hope y'all enjoying the stream. Everybody like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the support. Bro, I don't know anything about Adam's girl. What the fuck is you talking about? Of course, I already talked about all the sharp shit. You could go back and watch it. I'm pretty sure some people probably finna clip it and all that too, so... Oh, yeah, okay. Almighty. You know, I have so much love for your father. Respect to me. That's an OG to me, your pops. And knowing you for so long, I don't know where we went wrong, bro. I'll always have, like, no matter what, you'll always be fam to me. But look at the scoreboard. You was not treating me. I'm not even gonna be like, yo, as like on some like elder shit or like a friend of your pops type shit. Like it's like on some like, bro, like I thought we were more solid than that. Very disappointing. And especially on the back on Fig thing when you like wanted to put me on blast. And it wasn't even true, the whole like about the sharp thing, which wasn't even true, like trying to make me look bad. Like that's not no homie shit, dog. And even if you mad at me about something, like you don't do that. I know you know better than that. Like, I don't know, you also like, you said yourself you don't really have that many friends and you get into it with your homies and fall out with them a lot. So I guess that's like part of what friendship with you is like, you know, like, but I fuck with you still, bruh. It's just very unfortunate. And like, you know, like I really, the things like that I look at as elements of strength, like me not wanting to fight somebody, like me trying to be more mature and not like engage in back and forth. Look, I know I'm immature in a lot of fucking aspects. Don't get it twisted. I have a lot of growing up to do. My development was really stunted from a lot of drug use. Like I understand. And I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I try every single day. But like there's a lot of elements that I have been more mature about. And like, just like my kindness and trying to be like a more rational, thoughtful person definitely got used against me. That shit was lame as hell. And then like it became like something where it's like, damn, like motherfuckers thought they were like picking on me or bullying me. Like, yo, what the fuck? It's hella weird. Got a lot of interviews coming up. Some interesting ones. I was supposed to be on that Cassidy interview on No Jumper, by the way. I'm pretty sure y'all know that, and it would have been a lot different if I was on there. Thank you, Jackie Houston. We need these fucking we need these You Lied to Me Lush shirts. Damn, even like people that I know in real life, like my boy Gus, Just saying that shit. That's got legs. Ooh, Lush One official fan page commenting. I like that. I like that. I can't believe that so many of y'all even tuned in today. That shit crazy. Okay, the honey pack link. Go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com and get the little 10-pack, the little black one. Put in the discount code LUSHUNO, all one word, all caps, 40% discount. Cop it. It'll change your life. I'm fucking like I'm 20 years old again. You want the battles? Go to gtxbattles.com. gtxbattles.com. If you want to send me a Zelle, Lush ONE at gtxbattles.com. Shoot me a Zelle because we ain't got super chats enabled on this page yet. Damn, that's crazy. I'm surprised that so many people even tuned in. Lush, do you look at the Reddit? No, I do not look at the Reddit anymore at all. Look, I tried to be cool, and I liked interacting with the Reddit and shit, and it wasn't because like, oh, this whole like, oh, he's seeking validation. He's desperately, bro. I'm doing on a podcast. Anybody that's narcissistic enough or into themselves enough to believe that their opinions need to be broadcast to the world is seeking validation. You can say the same thing about anybody that's in this field. Like, the fact that I went on Soft White Underbelly and was transparent that that's an issue for me, all of a sudden people tried to flip the script. I was over there on the Reddit because I liked fucking with y'all. Like, everybody, look, everyone from No Jumper is on the Reddit. Every single person. I was just actually posting and was transparent about it. And I thought it was cool. And wound up not working out too well. And I definitely allowed it to get to my head a little bit. And did get a little bit too into it. But now I'm at the point where, like, I'm not even fucking with it at all. If there's people on there that still support me, much love to y'all regardless. I did have a good time. It was entertaining. I'm still a member of, my boy said, Lush, are you from Sotel? Today said, what do you know about Sotel? They right up the block from where I lived at, where I grew up at. Grew up right in their hood. But shouts to the Sotels, man. Shouts to all four corners. Me and Icon are real good. Icon is definitely, I fucks with Icon. He's a good dude. I pushed for him to be on there. He's pushed for me to get some sponsorship deals. Nah, it's love. I fucks with Icon. Lush, please go on Community. We need you. I'll go on Community. I'll definitely go. Why y'all want me to call AD? Y'all having fun or what? Oh yeah, I did the Swifty Blue podcast. That should be dropping any day now. Shouts to him and Compa Raider. Both really cool dudes. China Mac want to join No Jumper? Yeah, I fucks with y'all. This fool said, can you pronounce my name? Jaime Viramontes. Did I say it right? Whoa, this is interesting. Adam fired you because he hates your love for black people. It disgusts him. It was clear. It's funny, he said, you and Milk need to link up. Milk hit me, pause, in my inbox and was like, yo, we need to talk. And then I like hit him back. And then he was like, yeah, I'm going to call you in a few hours. And he's like, oh, my bad, Loke. I was going to call you earlier. Like, and that went on for like 2 days. Never heard from him. I don't fucking know. Why is this fool Victor Salgado keep saying, Lush, let me clap them cheeks? What are you trying to bust open some male nalgas for, bro? The fuck is wrong with you? I'm not from no 18th Street. Shouts to them, though, but nah. I'm not doing no lines. Should I make a phone call real quick? Let's see if bro pick up. Let's see if bro pick up. Nerp. I tried, y'all. I tried. Lush World. Yeah, I already reacted to a gang of no jumper shit. I think it's redundant at this point. If there's anything specifically y'all want to know, let me know. I called Dago. I'm up for show. Always keep it lit. Who's coming? Like, who's either going to watch the battles this Sunday or pop up to the battles? Speaking of the pop-up, shouts to the pop-up. Speaking of the motherfucking pop-up, your brother had a pot and you ain't even pop up. Damn. If you're in the Valle, inbox me, pop up. My boy Crush said, what's the difference between No Jumper Reddit and the No Jumper version 2 Reddit? Well, the No Jumper Reddit is completely compromised. It is censored. It has an agenda. I don't be on there, so I don't know. But from what I understand, there's a bunch of people like under burner accounts perpetuating specific agendas and doing a bunch of weird shit. The V2 is way more open. It's where free speech exists. If I was going to go back to Reddit, it'd be for show in that one. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but that one is a lot better than their original No Jumper Reddit, which is on some motherfucking bullshit. Let's keep it a stack. Damn, Fred Durf, you became homeless today. Any advice? Keep your motherfucking head up. Stay sober. Whatever you're doing, homie. That's crazy that you're, well, obviously, like, you're probably couch surfing, not like homeless. I think we finna do, the You Lied to Me Lush shirts. I think we need that. Jaime, did I pronounce your name right or what, fool? You never answered me, or I didn't see it. Where's Ceddy Nash? Shouts to Ceddy Nash. Free motherfucking C-Mac. That's right, Jaime. I'm not going to expose any texts. That's hella lame. Ceddy Nash, what's happening with you, my guy? Ha! Yeah, motherfuckers, I don't know about struggling, huh? I've been on my own since I was 13 years old, bruh. In the system since I was 13, on my own since 17. You got me fucked up. You lived off your parents more than I did. Anyone that says different. Got me fucking twisted, dude. That's why the only people with that narrative in their mind, the only people that have that narrative are people that became fans of mine, for like became aware of me through No Jumper. Anyone that's known me for years, you don't hear that out of anybody's mouth in the battle rap community, because people seen me and seen where I came up and seen my struggle, my ascent and fall and ascent and then fall and then inevitable ascent once again. Like yeah, trust me. It's only like y'all that think that. Don't get it twisted, Playboy. I was on your show, absolutely. Yeah, I'll for sure. Ceddy, I'm a inbox. Did you inbox me your number on IG, Ceddy? If not, I'm gonna hit you. Pause. I'll hit up Ceddy Nash right now. I met you once at the old No Jumper office. Man, oh man, I appreciate it. Shouts to the pop-up for, giving me a place to chill for this stream. Ceddy Nash, check your spam folder or whatever. I just shot you my jack. You can call me real quick. What you mean AD said call him? Oh yeah, bro, it's official. You lied to me, Lush merch. We need that. Since motherfucking No Jumper was eating. Okay, here goes Ceddy. Let's see what he's talking about.
The big one, the one that can't stop, Lush, what it is.
Peace, what's happening with you, my guy?
Man, just like how you feeling?
You feel me? It's a nice little Tuesday evening. Ain't no complaints over here. What about you?
Oh man, I'm just chilling. It's crazy. I just turned on what's that shit? End of the World, I think that's what it's called. What's it? Damn, what is it called? Hold on, bro. I was watching this movie. It had I'm gonna touch it right. This is the end. There we go. This is the end.
Okay.
With Franco and all that shit's hella funny.
Okay.
Back to nostalgia.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to log in with that. What's happening though?
Man, just staying out the way, maintaining, no complaining or explaining. How you doing though, man? What's the topic? What's the word?
You what are your thoughts on all this recent? I ain't seen you speak on any of this No Jumper shit. What are your thoughts on everything that's transpired? Are you hip to what's gone on the past couple months?
For the most part, yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I think the way in which everything played out, I'm gonna just keep it out there. I think you should have showed a little more bully in you. You know what I'm saying? I think the type of person you are, it's kind of politician status where you ain't really trying to kick no dust because you, for lack of better words, you just say, you older, which actually translates into you more mature in this standpoint.
True. And honestly, bro, like I used to be an idiot, dude. Like even as recently as a few years ago before I got sober, I was always entrenched in hella controversy, hella back and forth. Was like I was saying earlier, if this was 2018 and I was on No Jumper, like that version of me now, I would have gone viral every week. I was a live wire. I was
arguments and shit or what?
I mean, arguments more like I was getting into real life beef that would like translate into other, like if people that follow battle rap, especially, like I was getting into like real street beefs and running up on fools for like all kinds of shit with my people and all that. Like, and this was talked about on DJ Vlad and all kinds of I was a fucking idiot, like I was stupid, bro. So I like really turned that side of me off and have tried to be more mature and thoughtful and, learned a lot of tools in my recovery that kind of lend themselves to being different. But you're right. Like, I think I kind of like, I leaned too far to the other side to the point where people thought that they could just hoe me out.
Yeah, because I think like certain people had certain talents, right? And you know, yours was, you know, you connected it in certain ways and you could get certain things going on.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? I think like even in let me ask you this way. Do you still consider yourself a battle rapper?
I'm not a battle. I mean, that's always going to be like in me. It ain't on me and in me. I'm not an active battle rapper, but I'm a league owner. I'm one of me and Disaster own GTX battles. I'm a curator of events. I'm a host. So I'm still very involved in the culture.
So let me do it this way then. Do you think like the way in which you freestyle and stuff, you think you tear somebody up with an off the head freestyle? With acapellas?
For sure I could.
Okay. In your arenas and stuff like that and everything, I think a dope look for you would be because I feel like the lane in which you kind of created, you could have went in certain spaces and places and instead of battling, you know, the cats over there and stuff like that. And it's still a possibility. You know what I'm saying? You can still go out and still rap against all these other cats and everything like that to show, you know, you still got it. It's basically like Jordan at the Rucker type of thing.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate that. And like, yeah, that's 1,000. And like, look, like AD, you know, he like a currently active, successful rapper. He doing my thing. Like my jersey been retired and shit. I was talking my shit and I like hopped in and did that because like it was fun and I was pushing the pen. That's what I fucking do. But ultimately, yeah, I'm down for that. But I'm also just down to just push the culture forward as far as not just battle rap, but hip hop in general. Like have so much passion for it and like a pretty like abnormal amount of knowledge about it because I've been obsessed since the 80s. Like I spawned decades in this bitch. I'm fucking 41 years old. Since childhood I've been on this shit. So you feel me? Like I'm trying to keep it lit however, and plus, you know, carry the message of recovery because I've had a really fucking crazy life, which led to me getting sober.
Right. Well, I mean, you probably start finding more things to value in spite of and in place of certain substances. Would that be accurate?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
This question as truthfully as you can. By the end of 2023, Lush needs to have accomplished what?
By the end of 2023, ooh, that's a really good question. I definitely want to have so, you know, I have 3 businesses. I got GTX battles, which I want to have in a much better spot. I want to have hosted that Disaster versus Crooked Eye battle and finally get that event off and cracking. The next episode event, I want to make sure that we have a lot of brand deals and are making passive income from just the GTX business. I want to make my label and marketing company, Snow Cone Records. I want that to also be making passive income and just having an array of clients that's self-sustaining. I want to launch a new philanthropic endeavor for people in recovery as well, which I don't want to talk about too much, but I have something in the works. And then I want to be and I really want to just have a built-in sustainable audience off the podcasting and doing this shit where anytime I go live, even if there is no controversy, I got a few thousand, 10,000 people watching. I really like the direction that some of my contemporaries have took, like T-Rail and AD and all them. And I want to get that shit popping for myself, but in my own lane.
Okay, what lane is that? Like, are you going to be consistent with content? What are some of the things in which you think that the game is needing? Like a better word. So there's always a lane for somebody if they jump in.
I mean, my lane, like, yes, it's all about consistency, 100%. I need to like have a consistent output. I need to wrap my head around the technological aspects of it so I could be, I could be self-sufficient and doing it on my own. And yeah, like my lane is for show, like hip hop, reacting to hip hop, putting people up on game, serving as a bridge in generations because I'm in a unique position, as to where I fuck with the new stuff and and have an encyclopedic knowledge of the past. So I could for people that for these young heads, I'd be like, look, you don't need to necessarily know your history, but if you do, you could use it as a catalyst of inspiration to better your craft, and you could learn what you don't want to do, what you want to do, or at the very least find cool things to sample, like, which is a big, hip hop is always going to regurgitate the past and repackage it and make it new. It's a postmodern art form in essence. So, like, I think putting the youngins up on game about the history is dope, and putting some of these old heads up on game like, you think that hip hop doesn't exist anymore? It's just changed and evolved, and it will always do that. And there's a lot of these youngins that are being very creative and pushing boundaries forward. And I feel like that is really the niche that I have in the game.
Okay. So one thing I would suggest, and it's just a suggestion.
Come on.
Hold the trolls, bro. Like all the lame ass bad shit that anybody can say, anything like that. Troll the trolls. Whatever they say about you, bro, put on the T, limited edition. When you go to anything with anybody and stuff like that, that unless you lie to me type of shit, bro, put that on the T. You see what I'm saying? And
Nah, for sure.
start making fun of those who making fun of those. It's like the Eminem third round battle in goddamn 8 Mile. There ain't nothing you can really say.
Right.
What you done already said.
One thou wow. No, I appreciate you, said. That's invaluable advice. Look, I'm about to follow you on the gram. Let's stay logged in. You feel me? And let's work on some content or some shit. I'd love to have you on my platform and chop game.
Oh yeah, it's good, man. It's anything I can help people build and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody own the goddamn internet, and I for sure just want to see a whole bunch of people win, regardless of how anything went out. Like, I'm cool with AD, I'm cool with T-Rail, I'm cool with Adam and stuff like that and everything like that. But at the same time, everybody still got their own path to make. When they started printing dollars, they didn't stop at one; they kept it going.
Right. Do you do you feel like what are your thoughts on the way the T-Rail and AD thing transpired with Adam and like that whole thing? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I said it this way. I think Adam knew the play as far as how to get them cats bigger, because for lack of better words, in the Sharp interview, he said basically he needed to re-energize and all this stuff and everything like that. Well, if that's the case, bro, like, you already basically said, here you are with, we can compare it to like Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola still has Sprite and everything, but everybody still know about Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? You still can have brands outside of No Jumper. I actually was fucking crazy because I spoke to AD like, bruh, what's Adam thinking about making like a No Jumper East? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that stuff and everything like that. Like, hey, bro, if we get it down in Georgia, I got a good, I got a good little base and everything. Can we go ahead and do that type of stuff and everything? And he like, man, he's thinking about it. But it's like, I get Adam from the standpoint of, I've been doing this for 10 years plus or however long he's been doing it. So you got to get re-energized.
Right.
That's true. But in order for you to get re-energized, he already said, man, I would have had to get them brand deals and all of this stuff and everything like that. Bruh, that's something that you could have had for all the rappers you like, hey, they don't really fuck with you. Well, they can go fuck with AD. Well, they can go fuck with T-Rail. For all the ones who say they don't rock with you or whatever it is, bruh, they can go over there and still spit their shit and you can get a piece of that.
It's Trill Talk. You got a lot of game, bruh. You be dropping game. I was fucking with you before I even met you at No Jumper. The brief time that I did.
You know these people, I'm not fucking 5'7".
Nah, fool. He ain't no 5'7", but he at least 5'8". Nah.
I'll take that.
Nah.
Fucking some short ass little. I'm like, bro, I'm all of 6'3".
Yeah, he a lot taller than me. I'll tell you that. I'm 5'10". So, but. Nah.
The thing is, because I see your chat, everything like that, and all that talking shit, bro. Y'all gotta remember, I'm cool with people. Ain't nobody got no beef with me.
Yeah.
I'm not about to sit up here and diss somebody, but there's certain ways in which people say things, and all I do is take them at their word. If however in which somebody put it out on the internet, it's however in which somebody put it out on the internet. And all I'm gonna do is sit up here and just react to it in a certain way. But as far as no jumper goes and stuff like that, while I really haven't done anything content wise on them, is because I don't want to get wrapped up in that space for now. My channel is another brand of no jumper content, just rebranded from a reactionary standpoint. Bro, I break the news. I don't make the news. I don't need to react or respond to it for the most part about what the hell they got going on. You get what I mean?
No, wow. No, I fucks with that, and definitely that's I feel the same way, and that's what I aspire to as well. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Glorilla throwing a tampon in someone or whatever the fuck they talk. Or fucking Ice Spice fucking queefed in Georgia. Like, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, let's create something new and like substantial. I'm with that 1,000%, my guy. But
here's the thing though. Entertainment is entertainment. People love to be entertained.
yeah,
There's always gonna be a space and a place for that. You get what I mean?
no, of course.
So that's one of the things that I would just caution everybody on. Is like, hey, bro, hold on. Remember, there's always going to be a space and a place to say things and certain things and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just another brand. Because if you look at it, you had the Monday show, Tuesday show, Wednesday show, whatever day show, and everything like that. And they made sure, with the exception of the damn Monday show, to name it something else. That's your branding right there. So, you know, I don't think, for the most part, anybody's relationship is too messed up as far as to where, you know, cats gonna want to have to ride out and crash out or anything like that. But I would say this and I tell it to AD when I get around him and everything like that, like, well, I probably wouldn't have to tell him this, but I would just caution everybody, you know, by constantly reacting to no jumper channel and stuff like that. When you can't react to their goddamn channel, you know, then what? Because Adam has set himself up in a point to where, let's say Adam did something that everybody deemed as lame and struck everybody's channels down with the content that he has.
Yeah.
Because I don't see any videos with Adam up on there. You get what I mean? I don't see any videos or no jumper where Adam reposting anything that T-Rail or AD or none of these guys put up on there.
He do be reacting to it though. He just reacted to T-Rail shit yesterday, but not like.
He didn't put up a video.
No, he didn't. But
he put up basically his reaction to what was said. So I would tell cats, you know, hey, bro, hold on, you know, I would stop posting clips, and I haven't seen what's the name do that. I haven't seen many of these cats, for lack of better words, do that. But in the early sections, they were doing that.
It's a Fendi factoid right there. Said we got I'm about to wrap this up. Is there what we got to look forward to coming from you, Paz?
Honestly, shit, whatever news break is pretty much with this YSL stuff that's taking over and stuff like that. There's some shit that's going on behind the works, because I think Fonnie Willis has basically put herself in a little bit of a box, and there's allegedly a guy that she set up that's from Shady Park out there in Georgia. You know, I'm really tapped in with Atlanta, who basically, he said that he has proof that she set him up and everything like that. Not YSL, but the SPCs, but also at the same time, too, I wish I could do the political stuff, because this shit with Fox News and Dominion having to settle $787 million just to say that these niggas lied. Bruh, that's crazy.
That shit is crazy. And Thugs Coming Home is what I gather from that. And I kind of heard some of the similar sentiments as well.
I'm going to say that what they're trying to do in a nutshell is they're trying to get people thrown off of the RICO from a double jeopardy standpoint. But the problem with that is the statute that they pulled up was a statute that was in 1993 that didn't hit the federal courts. But it really shouldn't matter, because you still have a state decision. But they said basically that doesn't apply anymore, because it basically was appealed in Georgia, but they didn't say the actual case. It was appealed, the actual judge it was appealed under. So that part right there is kind of like, God damn, bro. So I think ultimately, Thug gonna do some years, but I don't think it's going to be a long ass time with the years because you have 300 witnesses, 167 police officers that are going to testify.
Right. Well, man, free King Slime, free Jeff, and yeah, keep dropping that news. Like you said, you make the news, you create that shit. I'm fucking with what you do. Would love to work with you in multiple capacities. You feel me? Chop game. I stay up to date as well on everything, so it'd be dope to make it happen, Captain.
All good, man. Well, blessings on your journey, man, and I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Just stay up on it, man. Don't worry about too much of this shit. As long as you creating your lane, can't nobody jump off in it.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna stay logged in, bro. I just followed you.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, player. Be smooth. Yes, sir. Ski Ceddy Nash. That's a real one. If you don't know, now you know. I think I'm about to dip set. I appreciate this. If there's anything else you want me to react to real quick before I dip, let me know. 420 said, Lush, my BD is on 420. Shout me out. Shouts 420. Shouts to baby mama. What y'all want me to react to, or else I'm finna just dip. Been here for a fat minute. Word, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Everybody that hasn't yet, please like, share, subscribe, and also subscribe to the Ruin Your Day channel. I'm doing this from the ground up, trying to build my shit. So I need all the help I could get. Definitely free big avail. Free my brother Norm, free my brother Pat. R.I.P. Caddy, 5 in peace, Caddy. Come on. Yeah. GTXbattles.com. Cop the motherfucking video on demand. RoyaltyHoneyUSA.com. Discount code, all caps, LUSHUNO, one word. 40% discount on your sexual enhancement honey of choice. It is also delicious. Mixes well with whatever you're drinking. Appreciate y'all. We gonna keep it lit. You gonna see a lot more content from me here, there, and everywhere. All right? With that being said, we about this biatch, out this biatch. Ooh. Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that were very misleading in that conversation about finances. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, you lied to me. Lush teas coming soon. We about this biatch. Ooh, shouts to the pop up for housing me for the day.